All right, so we're going to take a little break here, and we are going to enjoy a comic book now.
Okay.
Dale Keown.
Bad one or like it's so good? It's so bad. It's
John will be here in a minute.
Yeah, John's going to want to come in here and maybe join this.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily.
Probably good at it.
But we're going to be
hold
on a second.
What's that? Youngblood.
Yes, this is hold this over here. Youngblood, number
Youngblood 4.
This is a very important comic book.
Yeah. Now, what year is this? I know. I think I have a story in the back of this one.
Yep, this is the one. The first appearance. Yep, the subway, I think, and it's. I think it was 90. Was it? What year was this? 94 or 5? Because I know there was a big gap between.
This was
1 and 4.
I want to say 93, but it might be 92.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because it was the first thing I ever did. Remember?
Oh yeah,
that was the 8-page story, and that was really early.
Yeah, Youngblood number 4, and we did Youngblood number 1 the other day, and it was terrible, Dale. It wasn't good, but you know what was good about it? If there was one thing that was good about Youngblood number 1, there's a real sense of independence.
Right.
You know, Rob Liefeld just kind of went, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it on my own.
It was the first book that Image released.
Yeah.
He was the like you said, he was the guinea pig.
Did he get in trouble for that? Wasn't there some like reason why he wasn't supposed to do it?
There is a story there, but I can't remember.
Oh, okay, yeah, something like he had offered these characters to Marvel, like the Youngblood characters to Marvel. They were going to be called something else.
Yeah,
and they were ready to do it, and then he said, "Nope, I'm going to do it. Yoink! I'm doing it myself." I understand that. All right, so this cover is really good. I got to say, when I saw this on the stand for the first time, I liked it.
They popped.
I don't know if I like the drawing very much, but I really like just the colors and everything about it. It just kind of made me happy. Creator, writer, and penciler Robert Liefeld. Did you get along with Rob Liefeld, Dale? See your friends still?
Yeah, we talked.
Okay, yeah.
It didn't become my best friend, but
he's a super friendly guy.
Yeah, I know.
Rob. Danny Miki, who has this really like organic line, very detailed, a lot of line work, and his line work is kind of bloopy. I don't know how to describe it. It's he was inking Spawn for a while, and his work looks.
Oh, I remember that. He also inked over. He inked the Batman.
He inked Finch. Oh, Capullo. Yeah. Did he ink Capullo too?
Yep. Yeah, it's good.
All right, so we got Steve Oliff, we got Ollie Optics, Kurt Hathaway did the lettering, and then Eric Stevenson, who is now like the big muckety muck over at Image.
You should have a red marker for that. You know, like it's like a school teacher.
I know.
Yeah, I was trying to find something a little bit better. I mean, I was marking things up pretty effectively the other day here. I mean, I do have a silver Sharpie.
Mark it up.
Yeah, when you do this, you really should have a monocle. I mean,
I should have a monocle. Yeah.
Yeah, mustache to twirl.
Also, we have a highlighter here.
Oh, yeah,
excellent.
Let me see. Okay, I have a black Sharpie and I have this, so I'm going to use this instead. All right, here we go. So this is good. We got a spaceship. This is called an establishing shot here, and you got a nice establishing shot that's easy to draw. Die Hard.
Clouds.
You got the clouds back here, and the spaceship is just like
speed lines. Oh yeah.
No visible means of propulsion. What am I looking for? Propulsion. It's just it's just kind of like somebody threw it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the typos get through. Just saying.
Die Hard personal log entry. That sounds gay.
Yeah, it sure does.
We got Peter Samedi here. Welcome, Peter Samedi.
Hey, what's up?
See you again, man.
Hey, what's up, man?
All right, we're looking at Peter. We're enjoying Youngblood number 4 together. You ready for a comic?
Is that the right word? Enjoy.
Yes, enjoy. We're gonna make it fun. I don't care. Yeah, like how you would normally take this.
Okay,
right.
Great.
They're going to Berlin, Germany. Time 10 hours later. 10 hours later. Genetic and Technological Engineering Gate Lab is coming into view. Shaft. So let me see. Here they go. They're going into Germany here. So you can see this is a really good depiction of Germany post-war. Does this look like Germany? Have you been to Berlin? I've been to Berlin. It doesn't look like this. This looks like Camden, New Jersey, more than anything else.
It is good black spotting though.
Oh, you like the smoke?
Yeah, I put the black smoke to give it the weight. The whole page has weight now.
Yeah, you're right about that.
That's my theory.
You are right. We're right on top of the beacon. Hold on tight. I'm taking us in closer. This is cool right here. I like these panels. What do you think of this?
Yeah.
Matty?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I like the first panel there though, not the establishing shot, but that one. Yeah, I like that. I like the way it draws the eye.
Yeah.
I don't like it because here's why I don't like it. Because it's as though the world stops. Like you know what
Well,
I
I don't
mean?
like the lettering. The lettering.
The caption balloon should have come down a little bit.
But the
a
panel.
little bit.
It's almost touching.
Yeah,
But
because
that
the
could've shifted.
lettering is fighting that panel.
Right. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, but like, where's okay? So, like, let's just say the horizon line is right here. You see what I'm saying? Like, like the world disappears. Like Rob doesn't know perspective, and so
Very
like
foggy.
the world disappears. Like, so if you could just say,
Yeah.
okay, so this is the curvature of the Earth here, and then you could work the other buildings in.
And you wouldn't have to add any blacks. They'd just be outlines, which would make them look like they're fading back.
Yeah, I see what you mean. And kind of, you could also have it sort of faded out, like a faded out color,
Exactly. You could. I think you could do that in Photoshop. I think this
to push the distance.
this was really well colored for a book that came out in
Yeah.
93 or whatever, 92.
Ethan, this book is already worth like 10 times the price. Are you?
I was
aware?
just about to say that. This got to go
You
on
could
eBay.
auction. You could literally auction.
Come
it
on.
off.
You see how easy that was? It
You're
was just a quick
remarking.
doodle, and it's like, boom, that actually made the whole thing look more believable just by that. Like Rob has no idea like about stuff like that.
Now draw on a giant Vespid hive. In the back.
Oh yeah, up here is the Vespis. Yes, we got to draw the Vespis hive up here, the hive
Yeah,
ship. Oh
Just
shit.
do a crossover.
You know, Ethan, I've been
So
to
is
Berlin.
this Youngblood honey? Is this
no.
what this is?
Young blood honey. Yes.
Youngblood.
That's good.
Oh, that'd be cool.
It's a spin-off. Oh, that's funny.
So you've been to Berlin, Shant?
No. I've only been to Frankfurt. That's it. Touchdown and then fly.
Oh yeah, airport stuff. Well,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a good time
we're
in
trying to
Germany.
get it. Jeez,
Yeah.
we're actually doing it.
Oh, great food.
So here we go. We got a lot of Vespis here, and of course, all right.
Blood honey.
That's great.
Yeah, this stuff is really just appealing. Like these big panels of faces like this. I got
Yeah.
like when I do them myself, like I really enjoy looking at them, but I feel really lazy doing them. But I don't know. At the same time, like it's like it's,
What do you feel about silhouettes?
yeah, silhouettes very sparingly.
Very
Like,
exactly.
yeah, it's like the scene has to be the entire scene is in silhouette. If you cut away to a silhouette like Rob does a lot,
Mhm.
it's a bad idea. You're just like, why are there why are they suddenly, where's the strong? I don't know.
Oh, look at that page. Look, that's
All
Be
feet.
careful.
Look at that. Don't criticize. Look at those feet. They're everywhere.
There are feet here. They do look strange though. Like I don't know why he does this. Like why? Like this
It's like
is
my
okay.
Chinese grandmother's feet bound.
Oh, jeez.
yeah.
She,
There's a lot of
it was horrible, but she had them bound when she was
Really?
a kid.
Sure.
Yeah.
Real?
Yeah. She was over in the old country, and they left that communist shitbag country.
Right.
I mean, it's 1993, and Rob Liefeld still doesn't know 1 point perspective. This is astonishing.
And that's very just 1 point simple perspective.
Yeah, it should be right. So let's just say, just by judging this, let's say the vanishing point is right here, which is okay. I mean, I would have put the vanishing point, right
Yeah,
down
might,
here.
yeah, might be lower.
But you see the lines on the
Like
floor.
look at the
here?
floor. You get a perspective with the floor.
Shit,
He's actually
dude.
using.
I mean, come on, man. Come
Yeah.
on, dude.
Should go up a bit.
All right, so we got another.
Right where his crotch is. Everything's
Oh.
pointing toward his crotch.
Just
Look at here, guys.
And then this, like the lines here, they lead up a little bit. They don't even hit there. Like he's got like 6 different vanishing points right down the center of the page.
It's intuitive
with-
drawing.
Rob doesn't know. I mean, seriously, this is 1 point perspective. You just choose a point and stick to it. I mean, basically, he's got a million points going right up the crack of the book here.
Mhm.
Unbelievable.
He's trying to hide something.
Why is this going on? Why? Like, didn't anybody just say, "Look, it's really easy"? You just kind of go.
Who's going
All
to say that to Rob Liefeld back then?
Yeah.
There's nobody. That's what happens.
So the horizon line is right here because here's why I know the horizon line is here, because basically we can assume that Shaft and Chapel are about the same height. Okay, Badrock is much
Yeah,
higher than him, much taller than him, but they're about the same height,
Right.
and their knees are meeting kind of along the same place
Yeah,
here.
that's horizon line.
But then again, like fucking maybe it's down a little bit lower to meet Die Hard. Yeah, it's probably down here. So it's probably here. So so you're cutting across Die Hard here, knees here, and then you're close with Vogue. Vogue is a little bit fucking off there, but my God,
Yeah.
dude. And then you just put a
That's-
point right there. That's it. And then everything meets right there. Like, how hard is that? Why
Well,
wasn't he listening to anyone?
He draws very intuitively. So he was just
Yeah.
feeling his way along, whatever looks right. Maybe it didn't look right when he did that, so he said, fuck it.
But you know what's weird though, Dale? It does kind of look right. Like you look.
Yeah,
at it,
exactly. He was using his own, like, POV or whatever. And it looks a little like forced perspective too, so you can get away with more if you do that.
the only thing bothering me on the whole page is how Shaft is sitting. I can't get over that.
Yeah,
Why?
he's got his
It's
knees together.
Just the knees together at the
Very,
very,
yeah.
very edge of the.
He doesn't want his leg
just-
to touch the other guy's leg,
No, but I mean, you had room to throw his other leg down here, like, you know.
Yeah.
And just sort
Yeah,
of like,
that's true. That would have worked.
he's man spreading. You know, you got all
The
this
knee
extra
pointing
room
right
here.
at you.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
kind of more of like what Chapel's doing in a way. He's kind of very like
That's probably what he would do now. But
like
that
on
was
the,
him back
like
then.
on the subway.
Yeah,
Right, that would, yeah, you got it, Ethan. That would look better.
much better, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. I mean, you know, this is the thing. This is still a good-looking comic for Rob. This is like so much better, but it's just astonishing that like there are still some simple things that like if I could have spent 1 second with him teaching him this 1-point perspective, and it would have improved his work a billion times over. But then you flip the page and you get this.
Another
It's just
two-pager.
killer.
This is honestly, this reminds me a lot of X-Men 1 with Jim Lee. With
Right.
the 2 pages, one of them sitting at the cockpit and they're all kind of standing there, and then the other one is Colossus in the background and jumping down, and it kind of just
I remember
like both of those.
His fist, when it does a fist, he doesn't draw it curling under like that. It's more like that.
Yeah, he keeps all the
It
fingers.
should be like
kinda,
that, where these fingers are actually curled under more. You know.
yeah, and the middle finger sticks
Yeah,
out,
like that.
pops
That
out, and
looks-
the pointer finger.
As opposed to like that.
Yeah. You know,
He probably does that now.
Well, I don't. Yeah, like actually, his work has gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I've
like,
seen some recent stuff. I like it a lot.
Deadpool looked pretty good. Go back to
Look at that. Look at the buttocks, though. They're perfect.
I didn't even think
He
about.
really took his time and made sure.
This is why Rob was popular, though, because you can pick this image apart, and I mean, you can say, "What the hell is going on here?" With like the fucking.
But together, it makes sense.
Yeah, you just look at it and you go, "Wow, boom, that's exciting! Like that's really great."
Look how much black's in the
dynamic.
smoke. You know, you really that anchors everything.
That's the thing too. Is honestly, no matter how much we pick any of this apart, it's still better than 90% of the superhero comics out there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And this was back in '93 or '2. So
yeah,
that's absolutely true. I don't know, man. I like it. I don't know what the smoke towers are behind him, but I don't even care. Like, you know.
If you've been to Berlin, that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
a lot of
I haven't
blue.
been, but I've been told. Yeah.
All right, let me see here. Let me turn the page. Oh, by the way, Badrock is saying Yabba Dabba Doom, what a rush. Now, he's saying that because he had to change his name to Badrock because it was Bedrock. And, you know.
Flintstones.
Yeah, the Flintstones. They sued Rob Liefeld or threatened a lawsuit, which was unfortunate.
There's a town I know where the hip rocks go called Bedrock. Twist.
All right, let me see. Half of
Rock
the
is
lab.
gonna roll. Rock is gonna roll. I'm sticking.
Half of the lab has already been destroyed. I don't know what this is. It looks like he's going through a glass something that's all right.
Like plexiglass.
Yeah, it's already been.
Could be concrete.
Yeah, I don't really get it. And then okay, let me see here. You got Die Hard coming in, and then just again, it's nothing but war. And this is the whole thing with Rob. Like this pose, he will use this nonstop, hunched over with legs that are knees that are bent forward, so that you don't have to draw the rest of the leg.
I've done that.
Everybody
Guilty.
has.
Yeah.
It's just
Thanks,
it's
Rob.
That's back on the page time.
Yeah.
Silhouettes and that. Well, yeah, that's what you call the attitude. Almost every panel's an attitude shot. Like, you know,
What's an attitude shot?
just something with just an attitude to it. You know, like where he's hunched over, weird looking wrist.
Yeah.
Well, I do look like
This page is much better. I like this page.
yeah, it's like more of a collage kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Oh, it isn't. Oh, right. I would have gone with a stronger border around one of those panels because it kind of bleeds in. It looks like one shot.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I don't know. That's what it.
By the way, Rob's stuff tends to become demonic. Like, you know, Badrock should look like a hero, but like over time, like look at Badrock. Badrock looks like he's a villain who's possessed here. Too much blacks on his face. Like,
right.
You know, he's like, his eyes are little pinpoints of hellfire. You know, it's like, wow. I mean, couldn't you make it a little friendly?
Yeah, there's got to be a difference. Like, not every panel should have that. Even when he's standing there doing nothing, you know, he's got a grimace.
He did that in on Youngblood #1. Shaft is at a shopping mall beating the shit out of a black teenager for shoplifting, and Shaft's face becomes a rictus of evil. Like he looks like I mean, like Rob doesn't know when to kind of scale that back, or he didn't anyway. Scale that back, the super extreme lines on the face, like grimacing. Like, dude, it's just a black teenager, and you're beating the shit out of him, and you look like the devil. Like, just relax, man. I don't know, have a sense of humor or something like that.
I get it.
I want my heroes to look heroic.
Here we go.
Here we introduce who's this guy?
Prophet.
Prophet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the thing.
That's
We all
an
know it. That's right, man. I'll know it. It's like, why is this popular? Well, that's Prophet. When's Kirby gonna show up? From issue number 2.
Yeah.
I know this shit. Come on now, the Berserkers, bring it.
I know not who you are. No, I know not who or what you are, but your dress and your speech would mark you as one of my fallen comrades. Question: the away team? Whoa, who's this fella anyway? My name is John Prophet. Where and when I am is uncertain to me, but my mission is clear: to stop the disciples. Disciples? Who or what? There is no time to talk, only action. The disciples are upon us. If you choose to fight with me, then do so. If not, then step aside so as not to interfere. So there you go. So he just kind of says, I don't know who I am. I don't know when I am. I don't know anything. I just know I got to beat the shit out of the disciples. And they say, well, what is this? And he goes, I don't know, but I got to fight these disciples. If you don't like it, then get out of the way. And they're going to probably just go along with it, which is what they do because they're morons. They just immediately go, okay, weirdo, I guess your fight is ours. And we have some dialogue here. This prophet is quite a character. We'll help him until we've got a reason not to.
Wait. Oh my god.
Well,
Got a reason not. We're going to help him until we have... This Hitler's quite a guy. We're going to help him out until we... until we have a reason not to help him.
Hold on, I got to start a Reddit thread. 1 sec.
Yeah, I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I would immediately kind of go, you know what, pal? I don't know what your agenda is, but, you've got hockey pads on your face, and you look pissed off. I'm probably not going to... I'm gonna hold back and just see what's what, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. He says, we're here to help, big fella, any way we can. What? The fallen comrades you speak of, are they alive? Their condition is unknown to me. They fought valiantly before they fell. Our foe was too great in number, and we were overwhelmed. The robots, poorly drawn robots, say, resistance is futile. I alone represent the resistance, says Prophet, bending over. We're not alone. There's more help on the way. Here's Die Hard. Time to activate the personal arsenal. I think that means take your penis out. I'm pretty sure.
Totally does.
Double page spread.
Time to activate my personal arsenal.
Oh, it's a triple page. You got to fold this out.
It's like, it's one of those ones that's folded in.
Yeah.
And then you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to... Whew.
All right, let me see. I motion for the disc attached to my back.
Literal.
Oh, wow.
He's pretty flexible.
Yeah,
This is
You ever try to scratch the middle of your back?
You ever have such a bad headache that your head actually shrinks? Like you're like your mind.
Yeah, it's sucking into his body.
Now
I think he could have had a long shadow. I think he could have fixed that.
a long shadow would have.
Well, some kind of a shadow to show that it's jutting out more. I mean, it's okay to have it directly pointed at you, but you got to show that it's. Make it bigger, maybe.
I'm saying that his head is smaller than his pectorals.
I've done that.
It probably. Well, I mean, it's okay sometimes if Pitt's head actually is smaller than his pectorals.
Yeah, but sometimes it was.
This guy's built like a regular man.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I'm disappointed in this.
I mean, when you at first glance, it's beautiful, but when you start dissecting it,
when you start to dissect it, you kind of go, "What
reverse
the hell?"
engineer it. There you go.
Yeah, this is probably a little bit more closer.
What direction is the light coming from? I don't think there's enough of a shadow under his head.
Oh yeah, look at this. First of all, he's got a shadow behind him, so this is all going to be shadowed out. Almost certainly, right?
Yeah,
and there'd be a shadow behind his head.
Exactly. That would have fixed it. That would have been perfect.
It would not have fixed it though, because his head is still really small.
I feel like Dale's I'm trying to agree with you, man.
I was so adamant about it.
Oh, John Millen's in the chat.
Pretty good.
John
He's getting pissed.
Get down on your knees and beg Rob Liefeld for forgiveness.
I'm being nice, John.
Dude,
I'm actually being nice.
I have to say this though. The thing I miss about those days the most is the opposite page. That's the thing that when you were collecting comics, look at the list of different indies and all this. Oh, God, I love it.
Look at what could we get here? All right, so we could get, and they weren't that expensive. You could, if you were a kid, you could sit there and go Stormwatch 1 and 2, $1.75. That's not so bad. The Max number 1, which was normally $1.95, you can get it here for $1.75. You order 3 or more copies of the Max number 1, you can have them for $1.50. You order 50 copies, you can have them for $75. $75 for 50 copies of the Max. By the way, I don't see. Oh, because Pitt wasn't out yet. Okay.
Is that for Westfield or American Entertainment?
Entertainment this month.
Entertainment this month. Okay.
Yeah. You get some Superman here. You got some Turok. Like everything. Comics were like jumping, man.
They were.
It was
We'll
just
jump again.
Yeah, it was a good time. Wait a second. How does this say Pitt 3? Right here.
Pre-order maybe.
New Keown art. Is this a reprint of some sort?
No, that's the original. I don't know if they did a reprint of that one. Those numbers were high for that.
Yeah,
issue.
but why is Pitt number 3 available here in this magazine for sale?
Probably pre-order, right? Don't you think?
New
Get it?
New Keown art for $1.75. You know what's funny? Like Pitt 3 didn't come out for like 5 years after this book shipped. Shh, Dale's gone right now, so I can make fun of him. Pitt 3 didn't come out, so they probably thought Pitt was going to come out. Pitt number 3 was going to come out in like 3 months, you know, and it didn't. So I guess it's a pre-order. That sucks.
Where Dale went to go get the drawings with the big pectorals and the tiny head he did, because now he feels shamed by all this, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I remember every one of these pages. I was so into this one.
Yeah, I mean, it really is great. I wish John Malin would come in here, but he won't, and that makes sense because he's ashamed. I'll take the big one out first. We got his feet, which are pointed to the side here. I like that, but he's trying, man. He's really trying. Like I can see, he probably started with the feet, and then just sort of twisted the figure this way. It's like not a bad effort. And whenever Rob really shines with these close-ups. I'll take the big one out first and hope that old adage holds true. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And the disciples are tough. The shield's tougher. Oh, he's got a shield like wow, that's a huge shield, dude.
Yeah, scalable.
It just changes size, right? The lab boys made sure of that. Made it with the same compounds and alloys used in my creation. They tell me they've added some new modifications to the shield. Time to put them to use. I activate the shield's energizer, instantly ionizing the disc. What does that mean, ionizing the disc? Do we have any scientists here? Like, what would it do to ionize the disc?
It's usually just charged with electrons for ionization.
Damn it, Pete. Pete's waiting. I don't want to make everybody look bad. It just means they added electrons.
Would that be
like when you ionize the air that's on a lot of air purifiers, it's just kind of putting, like, you know, after a thunderstorm, the air is more pure, it smells better. That's kind of all ionization is.
Yeah, they're
just
saying
a discharge of electrons.
They're saying nothing.
It would just smell better, I guess.
Yeah.
That's fine, as long as it smells better.
It sounds good.
Doesn't that mean it's electrical, says Steve Giblin. Maybe that's what Rob meant to say. Mostly, it doesn't matter what it actually means. It means, what does Rob mean, you know? You know, so let me see. Katang, and then there are Kirby dots. And then he catches the shield. You could tell Rob was destined to draw Captain America sometime later, you know? State of the art. Okay, so the charge is held until it hits its target. Katang. State of the art computer guidance system returns it instantly to my hand. Nice. I mean, not instantly. It probably takes a couple seconds.
Yeah, I mean, it could potentially be adjusting the electromagnetism of the thing with the electrons and the ionization. Maybe it makes it.
What? Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, this is pretty good too.
Good.
This makes me want to draw more comics.
Oh man, I love drawing comics.
As usual, Bedrock. Oh, he's still Bedrock. He's still Bedrock here. They haven't forced him to change his name to Bedrock. 4 issues in.
Okay.
As usual, Bedrock dishes out his own form of punishment. Dang it, we know how to kick some butt, he says. And smack.
Wow, look at the size of that arm. Wow.
Yeah, jacked.
Like, over time, like, Rob's arms, like, became just chunks of like, wood. Yeah, just one shape, like, boom. And I'm not hating either, because it does look powerful. I'd hate to be hit with that. That looks like a fucking log. Did you ever draw Bedrock, Dale? Bedrock?
Yeah, I did once. I did a image just like with all the characters on it once. What's it called? Image United?
Oh,
I think I drew Bedrock.
Oh, I like this.
And I drew kind of a weird looking Savage Dragon.
Did Eric like your Savage Dragon?
I don't know.
He's like really particular about it. Like, you know, he doesn't like.
I hope he didn't.
He doesn't like when other people draw his Savage Dragon. It's silly.
He didn't like it. Come on.
Yeah. Let me see. The cavalry arrives. Freeze, mister. This is great. Like, this panel took forever right here. Like, this is the panel that actually took some time. And he was like, shit, I got to draw all this. Like,
it's a lot of backgrounds, really. It does kind of fade out in the background.
Can you share something?
Yeah, definitely.
I got the Keown.
Oh, let me see.
This is the.
Right.
This is the,
right. There you go.
Got it.
There you go.
There's the bedrock.
Beautiful.
Right.
And Pitt was back there too, but I had to remove him.
What?
I don't remember what happened.
They told you to remove Pitt?
There was like a different version. I think there's one version with Pitt. Anyway.
Look how good your Savage Dragon looks, man. He looks like
yeah. What does he look like now? I mean, it's weird, right?
Like a short pervert.
That whole comic is really weird now.
Yeah.
Man, I like your version of Mad Rock.
Yeah, that's fun.
It's great.
Fun.
He doesn't have the big bowl of the lower jaw.
Yeah.
You know, but he still looks better.
I probably had some reference out, but I think I just got the gist and then just put the reference away and just made it my own.
Yeah.
Dale, did you color it?
Yeah.
How have I never seen this? That's awesome.
Yeah. What year was that?
It's in the 2000s, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing stuff for Top Cow then. Right. Right. Because there's that Witchblade. Look where his hand is almost like it's framing her boob.
Yes, that's right.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's that sort of
legend.
Subconscious composition.
Yeah, the claw is like grabbing her boob. Scroll back out. I mean,
yeah, zoom out. Yeah,
zoom out a little bit. Sorry.
De-enhance, de-magnify.
Yeah, I want to see the whole thing. Yeah, Rip Claw looks great too.
Yeah.
Man,
Hazed.
Dale, yeah, we got to get you drawn a comic book.
Yeah, I got to do that.
You know, you're really great, and I would hate to think that like your storytelling ability is going to go to waste while you're doing covers and stuff. Would you consider it?
Yeah.
Do you want me to pay you? Do you want?
I'm in.
Okay. I mean, if you want me to, we'll get you started. We'll do 20 pages, and I'll pay you a page rate to draw for me, and then we can get a Pitt book together. I'll put you on a tight deadline, Dale.
Yeah, I need that.
It'd be fun. All right, good. It's just so good, man. Your work is so good. I'm such a big fan, and this is like somebody was saying like on Twitter, like you must be geeking out right now because you get to work with Dale Keown. No idea how amazing this is, and it really is a privilege. Checkpoint says 100 pages due tomorrow. That's Heather Anto's scheduling. Yeah, that's Heather.
I think Eric Larson could do that, didn't he? I mean,
Eric could do it. He'd make it work. All right, let's get back to this amazing comic book that we're looking at right now, which is, of course, let me see, Solo. Let me do this again. Right over here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this page is probably the best page. I think like Rob is starting. You know how like when you draw for like a long time, you get more confident and you can do more complicated things. You got
it's like you get on a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you know, it's just there's no stopping you.
Yeah, I gotta say, like he's starting to get on a roll here because I really like this panel. I recognize that this panel took a long time, and then this is pretty sophisticated.
Yeah, the shoulder is off. Though, wouldn't you say?
This shoulder right here.
Yeah, it's too. I don't know.
Oh, Dale, there's so much that's off about it, but it's.
That's the first thing I noticed.
The foreshortening on it.
That would have driven me crazy. I would have been. Yeah. I'd erased that and tried it differently. But I know what he's going for.
Yeah. The cavalry rises. Freeze, mister. Easy, Chapel. He's one of the good guys. And he's. How do you know that? How do you know he's one of the good guys? Any sign of the away team? None so far. Where's the rest of the team? Vogue and Photon. Look how pissed he is. Why is he so mad? He's having a conversation with his teammates. Why is he like this? And
yeah, it's the same grimace he has when he's fighting them.
Yeah.
It's like
that's the
like
Liefeld face. It's every
during the live stream.
Permanent grimace.
Yeah.
I mean, it does
great.
look
I used to
cool.
work at Marvel.
Permanent full teeth grimace.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's amazing and sometimes it's awkward.
Well, I mean, it's amazing when, like, if this were like a criminal and he's like, look, get on the ground right now. Don't you fucking move. You know, Youngblood's here. Like, that would be the face to make, but you're talking to your friends right now.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, how are you? Pepperoni on the pizza.
You guys again. I can't get away from you guys. Vogue and Photon are doing a recon of the entire area. These giant androids are scattered everywhere throughout the lab. I trust your friend has a name as well as an explanation. And he doesn't, but Die Hard is like simping for him and talking for him like a girl. His name is John Prophet. He claims to have fought alongside Sentinel and the away team against the Thibov. He's like, what a bitch, dude. I can talk for myself, dude.
He's just like some guy.
And again, like the hatred.
Gosh, I feel like this is how SJWs see you, Ethan.
Yes, this is like
this is what they imagine.
This is me coming into a convention. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Hi, Ethan. Fuck. Ethan's here. Fuck.
Dramatic lighting. You know, half of your face is in shadow.
And I'm just like, how you doing, everyone? Prophets and disciples, huh? Sounds like the biblical equivalent of Armageddon to me. Would somebody like to fill me in on what's going on? Or us? We'd like to know too.
He's saying it through gritted teeth. So.
Yeah, he's like, God, yeah. Just what are we up against here? And where's the away team? Are they alive?
Where's my hairdresser?
This guy's a friend of ours, by the way. This is a friend. This is someone we can trust right here. What the hell? The disciples are a product of futuristic science. Neither they nor I are supposed to be here in this time or place. I was designed by Dr. Garnett Wells to combat them in their many forms. This is their most basic, simple, basic form. They are harbingers of a more pertinent threat. They are transported.
Is that correct? He wrote their most basic, simple, basic form?
I think I repeated basic.
Oh, okay.
It's my fault. Yeah, the dialogue's better than that.
Isn't that weird that he's drawing like artificial intelligence teeth back then?
Yeah, like,
you know, because he can't get the teeth of the hands right. Exactly. That guy's the fourth. He's a future teller.
You know,
I know what's going to be popular.
This might be apocryphal, but I do remember in the 90s, people talking about how Arthur Adams grabbed Rob Liefeld by the face and made him count his teeth. Like, it was just like, do you understand? Like, we're getting a little nutty here. Yeah, look at this.
I love it for villains, you know. Yeah. I love that look for villains. But
if the character actually has too many teeth,
and yeah.
I'm trying to draw human beings.
But
it looks weird. Like here, you know, again, like a massive amount of teeth in there. It's like.
This looks sad. Robin smiled and all these little tiny.
Yeah,
maybe he's using the Osmonds as a reference.
Yeah.
Just
they are transported here through a teleportation device called a crash tunnel. One such tunnel is located in this building. It is there you will find your fallen comrades. If the crash tunnels are not closed, more disciples will arrive when the path is cleared. I assure you now that we're here, that won't happen. Die Hard, take the point and locate this tunnel. Activate your homing beacons in case we get separated. So this is an example of, you know, Dale talking about silhouettes, like just dropping out, and I mean,
just
yeah, like because they're, you know, you wouldn't be able to tell them apart from just silhouettes. You're adding their costume accents.
You don't have to worry about shadows.
Yeah, would you put shadows on the floor? I guess not, right?
I would put them in color only.
Oh. I like the equidistant piles of shit that are all over the floor.
They're perfectly distant. It's like some kind of Indian graveyard.
Yes, that's what it looks like.
Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Scary.
Here we have a nice shot of Die Hard running with his shield. Let me see.
That running shot. He used that for Captain America quite a bit.
Well, it makes me wonder if this is, I mean, you know, I respect Rob, you know, but I mean, I feel like he did copy a lot of Ron Garney Captain America images. Ron Garney was drawing Captain America at the time and was doing a really, really good job.
Right.
And Rob was called out on quite a few occasions, like swiping from Ron Garney. And this might have been one of those cases there.
I swiped Ron Garney, but I gave him credit.
Did you really?
Yeah, like I said, oh, no, it's the opportunity to put one of those little after Ron Garney, you know? The first one I'd ever done. So I'm excited.
I swiped John Malin for my Assassin's 3 campaign. It was great. It was fun. I liked it. I like swiping. Let me see. I give Shaft this much. He definitely knows how to step into a situation and take control. Sending me into the tunnel was a good call. I'm expendable. If something happens to me, Project Born Again will just issue a new model. Well, that's good.
Oh.
He's like a robot then, I guess.
But why does that leg look funny?
Right here?
It should have been bent the other way, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I know it's a straight-on shot, but it's just like a curve.
Like you wanted to just
Looks like his knee's about to break.
Yeah, you wanted to do this.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know, maybe bring it forward.
Bring it forward?
Pay it forward. You got your yeah, there you go.
So you'd want to like, and then
exactly.
The little
so there's a little bit of a curve there to show that the knee might be bent a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's better though.
Yeah, it's a little better. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do with it really. Let me see. Bedrock, follow Die Hard. Watch your backs. Prophet, you're with us. We stay put till Vogue or Photon. Oh my God, he says. And by the way, like this would have been a good opportunity to show this. Oh my God, like would have been better here. This is like
right. Just trade them. Trade the face.
He looks like he got the shit beat out of him in that last panel.
Yeah.
Did something. He looks. Yeah.
Oh, here they are. Look at this. Oh man, Sentinel. Cough, cough. Believe me, Shaft, I don't feel half as bad as I look. Look what I found lying under some rocks, says Vogue, who's carrying this black man. Big boobies out. We got to move fast. Photon stayed behind with the rest of the team. There are others as well. Others who? She's referring to the berserkers. They're resistant fighters who followed the disciples through the gateway. They tried to help us, but it was just too late. What are these disciples after? Profit? Ah, they're Republicans. Why? Who is he?
So much of his lettering is wigging me out as a letterer. There's so many tangents where it's like lines up against lines, and it's bugging me.
He's trying to put too much in there.
Look at this face, man. It's just little tiny teeth. It's getting a little nutty with the teeth right in here.
There's 87 teeth.
The mouths are getting smaller, and they're having more teeth in them. Like the mouth this is a small mouth. Like the mouth should be like, if he's gonna grit, the mouth should be like out to here. Like, you know.
Yeah, it shows some more sides.
Yeah, and then you just, and then draw the proper amount of teeth. Some sort of okay. Some sort of, by the way, it looks better like this. Look, I just fixed it. Some sort of futuristic super soldiers specifically designed to combat the disciples. Look, there could be more of them on the way. We got to close those tunnels. See, the mouth is getting smaller.
A little bit of a smile, I think.
Yeah, this is better. Like this again. This is how to greet your friends. Like, hey guys.
Yeah, his symmetry is off.
Yeah. I've already sent Bedrock and Die Hard to investigate the tunnels. Enough about the tunnels. Jesus.
These tunnels must be great.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of closing of the tunnels and investigating the tunnels.
Enough about tunnels. Yeah, I see what you mean about the big bottom jaw.
Yeah.
You know?
He would draw like a soup bowl.
I think I redrew him, I would do that.
Yeah, no, you were right. You did a better job.
It's a different angle.
Yeah.
It's a different angle.
Hopefully they'll return
it's a different time.
Yeah, maybe he looks different now. Anyway, this is like old Bedrock. Yeah. I would have stuck with this just out of nostalgia, but I think Rob draws them differently.
But look at those action lines. That really adds to it. I mean,
can't tell what's happening in the second.
Don't need backgrounds when you got action lines like that, people.
Yeah, what is this right here? Like,
I've done that many times.
What? Just put
is that
no backgrounds?
His foot, like he's got one foot and it's towards us, and then is that what that is?
Yeah.
He's running. He's leaning over.
Well,
easy.
Okay, I get it.
And then you got Die Hard who's about to crash right into the fucking floor here.
I don't know what's happening.
Pull up.
They're going. They're going to the tunnel. Bedrock and I reached the tunnels with no resistance. Something doesn't feel right about this. This really sounds like they're having anal sex. Like, I hate to be gross, but there's a lot of talk about tunnels and securing the tunnels and.
Yeah, Die Hard's personal log.
His personal log. He's reaching the tunnel with no resistance, and something doesn't feel right about this. And it's.
Is the word penetrate found on the page?
Yeah.
It might
how about I can't
penetrate the tunnel?
Yeah. My guess is that these tunnels function as a wormhole, allowing passage to some other place.
It's worse. What was Rob? What was on his subconscious
Is he talking about a portal or a tunnel? Then I don't know.
Well.
Yeah.
All right, so they're coming here, or time, and then there's a hooded face here. This could be that guy from Rippaverse. What's his name?
Good use of rim light.
Mm-hmm. Boomspack for $15 says, Dale, verbal agreements are binding in Hollywood. Uncle E, I expect all caps Pitt #1 in my hands 2 years from now.
What did I
don't know why, but Swoop cracks me up. Yeah, can we please get a Swoop villain hail chat?
Right.
Well, I mean, listen, I pay Dale to draw my stuff. You guys are going to pay him to draw Pitt, not me. If you want to launch Pitt #1 with Dale Keown and you want to do a 20-page Pitt book, then we'll launch a Pitt book and get him drawn. You guys will pay him to do that.
We'll go with 24. But I was thinking of doing a shorter book. 2 short books. I don't know.
You tell us. All right, so we got a silhouetted guy. These are the other guys on the other side of the portal. It would appear we have visitors. Congratulations, you have successfly breached the passageway that joins our 2 worlds. This is the planet Decay. I am Darkthorn, its ruler. Your trespass is not welcome here. And Badrock, who's wearing a headband to keep his hair out of his eyes, says
he sweats a lot.
Why is he? Yeah, he's sweat. Maybe he's so sweaty like a rock.
It would have been so great. Like, they came in, there's like, hey, congrats, you made it through.
He says, I got your trespass hanging, bud. Your disciples aren't welcome on Earth, Darkthorn. This assault ends here and now.
Slaughtering time.
Yeah. This looks like any random Marvel villain.
He's pretty beefy though. Wow.
Yeah.
He has to be. I mean, he's the big baddie.
Yeah. Thanos ripoff. Like a John Byrne Fantastic Four villain,
Darkseid. Come on.
A Darkseid or Terrax or any of these guys.
Yeah.
You take great risk to threaten me in my domain, whelp. If you could not stop my disciples, what hope have you against their master?
Whelp is good.
Die Hard says, I'll take my chances. And there he goes. This guy's tough.
Oh, man.
And this is what happens.
I forgot about how graphic that was.
That's crazy.
Splorch.
Uh-oh, looks like we got trouble. That's what you're saying.
That's reactional.
He's a little bit slow.
Yeah, that does kind of like gold
man.
strife. In the chat,
Right.
some people are saying strife.
Strife, yeah. Okay. Once again, it's up to old Bedrock to save the day. Dude, your partner just had his face beaten in. Like literally, like if it's bleeding like this, it's bad news, dude. You should be helping your friend.
He's got no teeth. It's a lot of teeth.
Yeah. Come on now, pup. Do not repeat the mistake of your comrade, or you will share his fate.
That is
Free your mind and embrace the darkness. Resistance is useless. The power of Darkthorn is absolute.
Yeah, those are really. Look at those eyes.
Great.
This is what you're
A
like.
lot of intent.
Yeah, you just kind of finished.
But yeah, it does add something. It's just like in your face. You know. Oh, there's the opening. It does look like a.
Did it say that in the credits? Am I remembering correctly? Eric Stevenson is the editor.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think he did much
Responsible
editing.
for this. Editor Eric Stevenson here. So,
Yeah,
by the way, but
interesting.
you have this panel here, which is shit, but you've got this panel underneath it, which is another complicated panel. These
Yep.
panels where you have to pull back and show little figures and a lot of background, these take the longest time. And really, this probably took 4 hours to draw. This took 6 hours to draw. Probably.
Well, it's the long shadows really give it this,
Oh yeah,
strong light source.
there's light coming out.
You need that.
hell
remember that?
yeah!
Is that Jay Lee?
I
That's
remember.
Jay Lee.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Yeah.
Man.
Jay Lee Unleashed. You know what? We should have like Tom King's tweet on this dagger.
Dude.
Tom King's face, on this dagger. That would be the
Jay
shit.
Lee Cyberfrog cover, man, is one of my favorite Jay Lee pieces where Heather's got the axe.
It's
She's
good.
swinging back. So
Yeah.
good, man.
Jay Lee's amazing. That's the thing. It's tough. I did write to him and said, "Do you want to double down? Do you want to do another cover for me?" And he was just like, didn't answer. But he did say that he let me know the cover for Red Planet looked great. So, this is just fucking awesome. I would love to hire him again too. I'd love to. Heads up, something's emerging from the tunnel. There's a lot of just.
A lot of tunnels, man,
Oh, it's Wolverine.
Oh
Good.
yeah,
It's nice of him to show up.
Wolverine's there. This is nice. By the way, this calmness would have been appropriate at the beginning of the book when meeting your friends. You're, hey guys, how you doing? Where's Photon? Where's Vogue? This would have been appropriate. Now you've got a tunnel and a fucking monster possibly.
Yeah, they should be
coming
like
out.
readying themselves.
Yes.
In anticipation.
Seriously,
to kill
like
whatever's on the other side.
why not just re-edit this comic book, Eric Stevenson? Oh, this right
Oh,
here.
that would have been great.
This instead right here.
Right.
Shit. More disciples, no doubt. Stand ready. Yeah, you look ready, Shaft. You look ready for anything. You look like you're waiting for lunch.
Well,
there will
maybe he is. And that last panel was like, probably, how long do you think that took? I mean, for such a big panel,
Yeah.
But sometimes we gotta cut corners.
People talk about like, oh my god, like I've done a comic book. I can do a comic book so much faster than you, Ethan. And I'm like, yeah. And then it's like this. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, like when you're cutting corners all the time, like on every page you're cutting corners. It's like, yeah, you can go faster, I guess. There will be no more disciples. If the struggle continues, it will not be against those who serve my cause. Oh,
There you go. There's the money.
Boom.
That's why he did that. He wanted to save it all for the double.
Bedrock, no. We got his fade. What is this called? This kind of haircut. It's a high top fade, or is this a low top fade? Flat top. Little
Yeah, like
kid bud.
Arsenio Hall. Remember he had that.
Oh yeah, the Arsenio Hall look.
Yeah.
Your comrade now serves the dark side, and unless Prophet is surrendered to me, so shall you all. Oh shit, midget. And you've got Badrock, who's clearly turned evil because he looks
The same.
the same. Yeah. See, it would have been effective if he looked friendly before. Like if he looked like a friendly big rock boy, because he's
More
a
of
boy.
a Ben Grimm kind of vibe.
Yeah, like, and then you'd see this and you'd go, oh no, he's turned evil, but he hasn't turned evil. He looks exactly the same as he always does. So this is to be concluded in Brigade number 4, not Youngblood number 5, like you would think. No, Brigade number 4. Why not make your life more complicated? And I don't know who draws Brigade. Is that Mariah Michaels?
Could have been.
We got letters from people.
Editor.
Youngblood has got to be the best issue Image has released thus far. Image
It's like, It's like one of the only ones.
Oh,
But
these
yeah.
kids.
Yeah, they got
Travis McKinnon. It'd be funny to see if there's anybody that we know, like, today writing these letters in here.
like a Joe Sontag, right?
There'll be one for me. Jonathan Jetty. I really don't feel represented in this book. It could be.
How come everybody is white in this book and male?
No. I mean, how come everybody has more teeth than me? Why is that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so great because you read the letters and they're kids that are so excited. Dear Rob, this series just keeps getting better. Shaft's conversations with Bad Rock about his toys show that he cares about his fans, and his conversation with Strongarm shows that he takes his job seriously. The fight scenes were killer. I love the scenes on pages 15 and 16. Is there any chance you could get it made into a t-shirt? Oh, I thought Chappell's comments on page 22 expressed what I've always thought about what a ninja could do to a guy with a gun. The Blood Strike and Supreme previews were cool too, and congratulations to you and the guys on the Details article. Oh, they were in Details magazine. Wait until Shaft gets a toy Shaft-mobile. Oh, wait. Well, until Shaft gets a toy Shaft-mobile, Image is it. That's Rob Haas from Grafton, Virginia. That's wonderful. How sweet. Yeah. All right. So we turn the page and we can see got a big opportunity here to meet Dan Fraga.
That's right.
Ryan Murphy.
This would not be allowed in a convention today.
It was Norm Rapman.
Oh, yeah. Norm is here.
Norm. Whatever happened to Norm?
He says hi to me every now and then.
Okay.
He's probably watching right now. Hi, Norm.
Hey, Norm.
All right, let me see here. There's Norm Ratman right there. There's Dan Fraga. Right there. There's Fraga Boom. Wearing his 501 button-eared fly shirt. That's so young, man. All right, now here we go. This is
here we go. Pitt 1/2, I guess. Pitt 0.
Yeah, it's like
wow.
Pitt 0. This is the only reason I owned this book was like, I looked at this a million, trillion, bazillion times.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun to do. That's a lot of brush work. Like everything is brush. Even the machinery is brush.
Is this the first time since Aircell that you inked yourself? Did you ink yourself over at Marvel at all?
A little bit. Like I think I inked a couple covers, maybe an interior, but I always wanted to. So this was like me getting to ink my own stuff. So
you've got, look how this is just like Cyberfrog. You can tell, like, I was very influenced by Dale. My book pretty much opens up the same way Dale's does. So it's like, here's a planet and spaceships.
Established.
Yes, indeed. Co-writer Brian Houghton, is he still around?
Yep.
Joe Chodo, one of the finest colorists. I think he did
those are all color guided first. Color guide? Yeah.
Did you color guide them?
No, that was Joe Chido.
Oh, Joe Chido.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. Approaching Space Bay 1. Request permission to enter receiving dock. Proceed. You wrote this.
Yeah.
The lines were drawn. Destruction of Chakra was imminent. Only one had the power to halt their impending onslaught. Perfect. Where was Pitt? Very Star Wars here. Very influenced by Star Wars.
Yeah.
And you got a bunch of big dudes, man. You can see Pitt's race here. In Security Lock 1, I suggest we interrogate the prisoner here. Our facilities can be very persuasive. Dun, dun,
the facilities themselves.
Dun. Yeah.
I mean, you can tell he's kind of figuring out because there's not a lot of tunnels or holes or
gateways,
portals. Or
I got just the right amount of teeth. Actually, I might have put too many teeth in there. Actually, I should shut up.
I don't think so. Who is this guy here?
Great,
like,
honestly,
what?
it really does.
That looks like he could be. His name is Quag, I think.
Quag, and he is like a Darth Vader type. Like he's
like a general Quag.
General Quag.
So he's got like minions, but he's not the top guy.
Okay.
I didn't know who the top guy was going to be, really.
All right.
You don't really see him.
You're kind of feeling out the story at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's fucking awesome, dude. Look at the construction.
It's kind of Rob to put this in the book because it really upstages his work.
Oh.
Right.
I mean, this is great. I'm trying to pick it apart. I can't find anything that's pissing me off. Even the lettering, I like it so much better.
Yeah, that was hand lettered.
I like the organic feeling of it. Yeah, because that's one of the things, honestly, that I liked about Youngblood was the fact that it felt organic, like it felt like it was handmade. Not in a good way. Unfortunately, like it failed in the sense that it was handmade, but I still thought it was quaint. This is kind of that same sort of thing, but it succeeds. It looks handmade. It looks like Dale's like an auteur. He's just sitting there like, I'm going to do my own comic. Fuck you guys.
And I don't want to switch tools. I'm just going to stick with the brush.
Yeah. Look at the fucking bloody fool. You have no idea what you're up against. Oh, I have an excellent idea. Pitt's ferocity. You got this fat cuck right here. Like, who's this guy? This is this guy right here.
You know what? I don't remember.
He's excited.
Did I give him a name?
Well, no, I'm just wondering, like, well, okay, so this guy here, he's just like, no, we got tools. I enjoy torture. We're gonna torture him, and I can't wait to torture him. And this guy's like, you fucking idiot! Like, Pitt is gonna tear you to pieces. He goes, I have 12 mutilated soldiers to prove it. He says, the little cut guy. Here we are. Look how great. Look at the shoulders, the width of the shoulders. Like, this guy's like fucking great gear.
Like that's an ominous looking. Is that? I think that's a door. Yeah, like that, right? Or side.
Yeah.
I didn't put any. I should have put a sound effect.
Like
nah, it's good. Yeah.
He's stepping in.
Like, yeah, no sound effect there.
Yeah, where's the horizon line there?
The horizon line is right here.
Oh yeah.
And you got it. And obviously, I'm just looking at like just their body language here. I like the way that their knee is bent and this foot isn't on the ground here. You know, it's like he's just kind of walking in or settling down. And these guys just look great.
Makes him look like he's moving a little bit.
Yeah, and I like the fact too that you're not trying to squeeze every aspect of it into the panel and into the page, because sometimes people will sacrifice their proportions to fit everything into the page. And even that little inset panel there too, same thing. They got that guy's shoulder. It's got to come off the panel. It's going to come off the panel.
Right.
Yeah, this is just like foreground element here. It's like let's just say there are a lot of people in here, but we don't want to draw them all. We got foreground. We got a guy here in the foreground, so that we're standing with him,
establishing depth. Yeah.
Right.
Titanium alloy, totally unescapable. For your sake, you better
not
be
carbon fiber.
Right.
That's right.
Oh, nothing carbon fiber anywhere.
We operate this whole thing with a game controller. Let's get this done. Shit.
Damn it.
Pitt has been under my watchful eye since his arrival. Sentries guard him day and night. A closed circuit monitor was installed in my bed. Shut up and open the cell. Like, I love that this guy's a fat cuckold. Like,
they're so immediately unlikable.
Yeah,
he's wormy. Stand ready.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's opening up. And there's all the okay. Gulp.
Stand ready. Gulp.
Gone. Impossible.
He's gone. He escaped.
Yeah, he broke through these chains. Impossible. There he is, though. Wait, is that him? Is that Pitt?
No.
With scars on his face?
I gave him like a mustache. That's one of the Creed guys.
Oh, it's a mustache.
Oh, that's right. He does have a little mustache.
Yeah, because he knows what the guy's got to do next.
That's right. So he can twirl it.
Impossible. Like the cuck is freaking out.
I forgot about that page.
And then we cut. So, okay, wait a second here. All right. This is a little confusing, Dale. Because you.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah, there should be like you were talking about doing a border. You should have done a border there.
Yeah.
He pulls a gun out and then crack, pow. And then we cut to Earth on a subway, a little subway train.
Yeah, I tried to show the subway going in a tunnel, but I don't know. That transition is awkward.
Yeah, honestly, if there were just like one little gutter here, it would have done better.
Sure.
And I'm drawing on this because I have like another copy of this, guys, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
This scene reminded me so much of what I loved about, I don't know if you guys remember Predator 2 with the subway fight with the Predator on there. I remember this was the kind of stuff back then that, you were seeing this in comics, stuff that you would expect to see in movies.
Yeah, that's probably where I got it.
Yeah, you got these guys on a subway
train.
Blown
my mind, Dale.
I don't remember. I just thought it would go.
Look at little Timmy. Look at the way Dale draws children. Like, this he's like Calvin and Hobbes. Like, kind of.
He's got his hockey stick.
Yeah, he's got a hockey stick. They're coming back from a game. Grandpa, nice guy, and then they're shitheads being bitches to like this girl. And that's the best thing in the world. Whenever you want to set up like a hero, like, if there are bad guys who are beating up on a woman, like that is the best way to do that. You have your hero come in and say, no, you're beating her up wrong. And then have the hero beat her up like more effectively,
And that kind of stuff is happening more and more on subways these days. So,
yeah, tell me about it. Grandpa, seeing the Penguins and getting this autographed Lemieux hockey stick is the best present ever.
Le Magnifique.
Yeah. It is.
Well, it's not every day a boy turns 8, So this is where the skanks hang out.
Oh, yeah.
And there we go.
What?
Hey, watch it, you creep, says this woman.
I forgot
Timmy, you stay put. Look at Grandpa. He's going to step up. Good for him. He's a man.
Yeah, he was in World War II.
Look at the beautiful
woman. A little handsy.
You know what I love about this is that's why your studio was called Full Bleed. Like, this stuff just fucking bleeds off the page.
Yeah.
It's like, it feels like when I'm reading this, I'm like, I'm missing stuff. Like, there's stuff like I don't get to see here that.
Some of the trim got pretty close to the words, though. Just barely got in there. I didn't know what else.
It's skanks like you that make my bulbous knotty parts all tingly. Yeah, party on, Garth. Oh, please, God, no.
I'm sorry.
Knife. Bulbous knotty.
Oh, my God.
Now, just wait a cotton picking minute there, boys.
You ever use that line, Dale?
No, I think that might have been Brian. It might have been Brian Hutton, actually. It sounds like something he'd say.
Oh, no, I mean, I got kicked out of school because I was like, Dale told me to say this, and that was, that's what I got.
Oh my God, bad
Comics
influence.
Okay.
Bad influence.
Look at this, by the way. Look at Grandpa. First, they like 3 people attack him. Fist.
Yeah.
Another, guy punch him in the back of the head. A stick right here and a knee. Like just
Got
in
the,
one panel, they whip his ass. Like
Yeah, thap, chup, and hoof. I drew those in like they're hand drawn sound effects. You can kind of tell. You know, a little bit.
grab his watch and his wallet. He's down. Watch out for the kid, and he comes in with his hockey stick.
Yeah.
Boom.
So that would hurt.
Yeah, we know Timmy's a tough little kid.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have a fear. Leave my grandpa alone, you slug.
Yeah, he smashed that Lemieux stick.
Oh, he's got a knife out.
Hey kids, he says, grabbing Timmy by the shirt.
Switchblade.
Oh man.
You're cramming in so much storytelling per panel.
I know.
Man.
Wow. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 panels.
And they're all, you can read the storytelling in them.
I know. I had a lot to say.
It's great.
8 panels.
It's like a 24-page book right there.
And then we see.
Then we see the energy, the Kirby crackle, kind of.
Look at how Timmy's like off the like you just could. It's just so real, man. All this is just so real.
I think I think more got cut off than I wanted to. I don't even remember. It was like I bought the paper. It wasn't like your standard comic book size, so I kind of eyeballed it, you know?
It's adding a little bit, though, to the action scene, to the fight, because when you're in a real fight, you only get bits and glimpses, you know? A flash here, because you're so fast, you're so in it. So like it feels like that. You're not going to see... I
should have drawn a shadow on his face, from his arm, though. Right?
Yeah, but I like the way he's squinting into the light. Like, they're all squinting.
Maybe the light is coming up.
Like, I get the sense that it's bright, you know?
Here we go.
Oh, god damn, dude.
Come on now. Come on now.
And now, with this book, fucking grunge, the grunge movement, like, just kicks in. Like, this was pure rock and roll in the early 90s. Like,
yeah, that was fun.
God damn.
All that, look at that hand drawn. I even put Kirby crackle in the sound effect.
Yeah. Just awesome.
That's a lot of crackle.
And then this, like how many people copied this? Like, so many people copied
That's a lot of panels just to get to that point, you know?
Yeah, you wanted to show the claws.
I just wanted to show his face. I wanted to show him sort of kind of getting up, and then his claws coming out. And then there you go, the money shot.
It's a great way to show the transformation, too.
Yeah.
Just the hand progressing.
Yeah, these pages make all the other pages worth it.
Yeah,
these fucking idiots right here. He looks tough, Tony. Yeah. I don't care how tough he looks. We can take him. Yeah, okay.
Good to have confidence.
Yeah. So good, man.
Yeah, it's almost like a horror. It's a kind of horror aspect to it.
Yeah, so this is a great sequence here where the lights go on and off here.
You
see these guys coming. You're outside of the boxcar. Let's do this for
and the lights are flickering.
Lights come on. He's just beating the living shit out of them. Look at that. Cracks their heads together. God dang.
So good.
Oh, there they are. Oh.
Yeah, he went easy on you guys. He really did. Your head should be caved in.
He was pulling his punches a little bit.
Yeah. Gramps, wake up. I think my skull's cracked. And he gives the kid his hockey stick back. Don't be afraid. You are a good fighter, he says. He doesn't say it. I guess he's thinking. Or does he say it? He says it in his brain.
I think so. Yeah, okay.
Like telepathically?
Yeah. Because Timmy says that. And maybe Timmy doesn't hear it. No, he's saying thanks for the stick.
Right, maybe he didn't. That's
yeah.
Jeez, I don't remember that.
You all right, Dad? Good. Oh.
Right. Yeah. Look at he basically killed them all.
They knew to kill him.
I'd call that a natural hat trick. That's great.
Yeah.
3 in a row.
Yeah, there we go. And then going up the building.
And this is, I mean, again, look at this. Climbing up the building, the rocks just coming out. Fucking feral, oh, look at that. The anatomy on this. The shadow.
And look, I didn't even have a logo yet at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
That was what I was using. And then later, Chance Wolf did a logo, and I put that on. I didn't have a printout. I had to print it out on fax paper, and then cut it out and paste it on the page. So it's completely disappeared. Because fax paper fades over time. But it worked.
Dale, I mean, you know what? Like some artists are like touched by the hand of God, and it's you, man. I love your stuff so much. I can't even express it. Like, this is just so amazing and so great. And I know to you, like, you're really close to it, maybe whatever. But like, this meant so much to me when I saw it. Like, this meant as much to me as music means to me.
Oh, thanks.
You know how you have music that like touches you and stays with you your whole life. You find it when you're a teenager.
I know.
That's you and your artwork to me, and it's profoundly meaningful.
I forgot he's actually naked there.
Yeah, so he got the arm covered up.
Look at his buttocks.
Oh yeah, you get some butt here. This is just so good.
Oh, thank you, Ethan. I appreciate that.
And by the way, you're right next to Dan Fraga.
Yeah,
yeah, it's amazing. Dan Fraga's a Bloodstrike ad.
Yeah,
Dan was living above a comic book store. And he was 16 years old, and Rob Liefeld picked him up, put him to work. So this
pretty damn good. So how old was he there? 20?
Let me see. So this is 1993. So I was 19, and Dan was probably 21. I think Dan's got a couple.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, just awesome, just awesome. And then we go back to this, and we're like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, that's pretty clean.
Man, you know what it is
it's
too?
so depressing.
What it is I missed out on Warren Publishing and a lot of that amazing stuff that those guys that came out. So for me, when I was seeing Dale's stuff around that time, it was seeing somebody who really understood that stuff before I was going to discover it. It was the same thing as when I saw Dave Stevens stuff. There's certain artists I would see that just had that brush, amazing ability to work. And I said this on the mail-in stream when he got the cover and he was flipping out, and it's. You can create a sense of volume without losing movement and action, and that is one of my favorite things to see, man. It's incredible.
Yeah, thank you very much. But that's a lot of other artists. That's a lot of other artists influencing me too, right?
Like who?
Barry Windsor Smith.
I was literally going to say Barry Windsor
and
Smith.
there's still some John Byrne in there. I think John Byrne just tells a story so clearly.
And his characters are so appealing looking. You're like every one of these characters is appealing looking. All their faces, like even the bad guys. Right. They're all consistent and likable just in how you draw them. You know who all these guys are.
Yeah, they all. I think they all live.
Yes, they're alive. They're real. But yeah, this was just great. And all right,
that's
fucking
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That was fun.
Yeah, I like it. I like looking at these comics. It's cool.